Hey, what's up guys? I had a few quick updates. It's all pretty much good news. Actually a little bit of bad news. I am kind of sick right now. My throat has been really sore. I've been coughing up a lot, and I think it's just I've been working too hard on Kamen Rider. I've been pulling like 8 to 10 hour days. Yesterday I was feeling pretty awful, and that's why I didn't stream. I just put up a stream VOD yesterday. I am feeling a little bit better now. I think taking the day off today too is going to be beneficial. But as it stands now, I've gotten pretty much all the content out. The only thing I need to do is make videos of all the new characters, which I might be able to knock out tomorrow. It depends on how I'm feeling. I try to not push myself too hard, and I pretty much failed miserably. I was pulling 8 to 10 hour days since like Wednesday, so it's been pretty much wake up and play the game, and then spend another couple hours after the stream working on videos and practicing and stuff like that. I've really enjoyed the game. It's just at this point I'm kind of like out of things to do that actually require skill. I finished survival mode. I did pretty much all the trophies. I have about 70% of the trophies. You can look here. Unfortunately, the game has a lot of trophies that they're just grinding. Like I think this one is drive 3,000 meters in the Trideron, which is Kamen Rider Drive's car. I don't know if I want to do that. I can probably do it on his level and just like treat it like a racing game or something. But I've done pretty much everything that requires skill in the game. So what I'm going to be doing right now is I'm going to be opening up requests. Since I actually have the majority of the figures, I'm missing like maybe 10 figures in the story at this point, which I will try to knock out tomorrow, if not today. Some of them actually require multiple routes. You have to go through the mission 2 or 3 times, and I don't really know which ones are which yet. But I've got all the characters unlocked. I've got pretty much the best gear in the game. I have a bunch of Rider Soul points, so I can level people up for videos. I know some people have expressed interest in seeing more of the unlimited super form stuff. That's actually a lot of fun. I wasn't expecting it to be as fun as it is. Some of the characters are actually pretty lackluster in unlimited super mode. Mach is a pretty good example. You would think with how fast he is, he would be effective, but he has a really difficult time breaking guards, and his moves don't really flow together at all. His rider kick especially is like super hard to aim, so some of the characters actually don't really get that much of a benefit out of it. I don't really know what the Showa riders get out of being in super form. I haven't really noticed that many differences. Obviously, since they only have one form, the differences are more subtle. But yeah, if you guys want any specific video made, you can go ahead and let me know. You don't have to donate to me or anything. I'm just trying to get more life out of the game. I kind of went through it faster than I thought. I thought that it would take me a lot longer just to get through the story, but I got through it in one day. It didn't really take me that long at all. It's not like I was playing 24/7. It took me roughly 10 to 12 hours to get through the story, and then ever since then I've just kind of been doing endgame content. The other thing I had to announce was I picked up Knights of Valor, or rather I downloaded it for free. I have 3 email addresses. I have a Yahoo, a Gmail, and a one that came with my ISP. I don't use the ISP one for anything, so I went ahead and made a Hong Kong account, and I got this, and it's pretty fun. I only played like 1 map. The only thing that's holding me back is the language barrier, but I actually have some money in my PayPal right now. A friend of mine sent me some money, so I was thinking maybe I could get a couple characters on this and I could cover it. The only thing that's really holding me back is there's like 0, and I mean literally 0 English information on this game at all. I wasn't even able to find a really good wiki that I could just Google Translate and get some information. It's kind of a weird game. Like if you go on the Asian PlayStation Store and you look it up, the name is in English. All the cash shop items and stuff are in English, but the game is in full Chinese. I don't know if that's them alluding to a possible English translation or not, but I hear the game's doing pretty good. I think it's one of the more successful free-to-play games over in Asia. I would like to play it more. It's just, it's kind of up to you guys. If I get enough people that would be genuinely interested in the content, then I'll go ahead and do it, because I'm kind of getting done with Kamen Rider. I'm going to be knocking out probably at least another week of videos, and then from there it's going to be more subdued, and I'm going to need to find another project, so you can go ahead and let me know. The other things I'll be working on, I will be working on Phantom Breaker and Onichan Bara. I'm kind of glad I didn't power through these, because I don't really have any other projects slated for March or April. May, I may get Guilty Gear, but I'm going to be out of town when it comes out, so I don't know if that would even be like a day one release. Most likely it would be June. And the problem with that is Odin Spear's coming out and possibly Ninja Turtles. I'm not going to have enough money for all three, so we'll see what happens there. The other announcement I had is I'm going to be getting a new mic and a new USB cable probably tomorrow. I tried to order off Newegg and they gave me some BS error. They said that my address was not confirmed, and they only ship to confirmed addresses, which doesn't make much sense to me because I've ordered from them in the past and there's never been any problem. But I tried twice and I didn't want to keep trying because I didn't want PayPal to lock my account out of thinking it was like a fraudulent breach on my account or something like that. So I have to order from Amazon tomorrow. If you guys know of a place that sells Amazon gift cards through PayPal and it's legit, you can go ahead and let me know and I will do that today. A new mic is going to be nice. This mic that I have right now, it's definitely special to me because it's when I started taking YouTube seriously about 3.5 years ago, but it's falling apart, and I think having a better, more comfortable mic and a better sound quality would be better for everybody. The USB 3.0 cable, I'm hoping will fix the whole choppiness on my videos, which is why I haven't been playing the other stuff on my PS4, or at least not recording it. It could be that, it could be something else, it could be the capture card itself, but I'm going to go ahead and try the cable. I actually looked it up and they said that you can have slower than usual transfer rates on a USB cable, if it's dusty or it gets used too often. I think that's what it is. I plug it in 2-3 times a day sometimes. Maybe that's all it is. I really don't know, but those are updates for now. I will be doing more Kamen Rider throughout the week. I've just this month's just been a roller coaster for me, and I've had so many ups and downs. Getting the PS4 was obviously a big accomplishment for me. I worked hard for that, and I had to pretty much cut back on all my luxury money just to get it, and I made it through the month with like barely anything in the last half. And then I had all the personal, emotional stuff happening too, and now things have been they've evened out a little more. If you guys want to know more, you can hit me up on my stream. I'm not going to be disclosing all that stuff on here, but things are going better now. It's just right now I'm kind of sick. I think I pushed my body too hard doing 8 to 10 hour shifts for like days on end. But that's the sign of a good game. I haven't really been doing that often. Most of the games I've been getting, I play for like 2-3 hours at a time, and then maybe do a little extra time for exclusive YouTube stuff. But I've just been playing this game non-stop, with the exception of yesterday, where I wasn't feeling too bad to really play significantly. But now I've got pretty much endgame gear. I will be doing some more guides. There are a couple things I need to explain. I don't think anybody else is doing guides as far as I know. I know there's a lot of raw gameplay footage, but I wanted to put out guides for you guys because I know some of you are Kamen Rider fans, some of you are just Muso fans in general. This game is pretty much like I don't know if you could call it a poverty Basara. I know they spend a lot of money getting the old actors back. I think that's where probably like 80% of the budget goes, because you can tell the assets and the overall quality of the game, in terms of how it looks and stuff. The presentation is not that great, but I consider it to be, secondary Basara. When there's not a Basara on the horizon, I can look forward to these, and I'm definitely looking forward to the next one. I will be playing this one more. I've actually been experimenting with some builds. It's just the problem is, I think they added about 35 new figures to the game, and barely any of them have been translated. But I want to get out some more guides. I want to get some optimal builds out for people. What's nice about this game is, if you find like a good build, you can use it for like most of the cast. It's not like some other Muso games where you have to customize things more meticulously. Here, if you get a decent amount of figures or a good set, you can pretty much plop them on everybody and have some pretty decent success. I've been running a Hell mode with characters now, and it's actually been pretty tolerable with the unlimited ultimate forms and the other stuff like that. So I will be doing more content probably tomorrow if I'm up for it. I think the 6 to 8 hours of talking has really killed my voice. It's made my lungs are hurting right now. I may need to take a rest for a while, but I'll still try to put up something every day. So let me know if you guys want to see more Knights of Valor. I can go ahead and drop like $30 on some characters, and I don't know, that's not really a big investment. I bought stuff like Samurai Warriors 4. I hated that game. It's pretty much a waste of money. $30, to try out a free-to-play game is not that bad. So you can go ahead and let me know. If I get at least 3 people interested, then I'll go ahead and do it tonight or tomorrow. Peace.